What's up? What's going on, Ravens Nation, TTB family? Um, it's your boy Joshua today. I'm solo dolo, but McConnell will be with us, I believe, for the At the Game show. But hey man, it's Sunday. It's Sunday football. Ready to get back to it. It's Ravens football on top of that. So I mean, everybody, give them a little bit of a minute to get into the stream. Welcome yourselves. See how y'all doing. Y'all talk to me, man. How y'all feeling? Against Russell Wilson. Ramey, what's going on, man? How you feeling today? Miguel, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? So let's look. The Ravens play against Russell Wilson and company. We all know Russell Wilson has not been playing his best at over there in Let's Ride country, Denver Bronco country. I definitely say we need this win today, so we can we continue being on top. The Denver Broncos are 3-8, we 7-4. We can literally be 8-4 and still ride into the playoffs. Let me see what the playoff picture look like now. I mean, right now we're 7-4. So I mean, we 7-4. We're in the fourth place in playoff contention. What's good, boy? How you feeling today, baby? Talk to me. I know you always got some nice puns, man. Need you drop them in the chat for me. And the Dolphins are right behind us in 8-3. They're second in the AFC East, and we are still first in the AFC North. And the Cincinnati Bengals, with them being 7-4, they are actually number 6. So let's see. You got the Kansas City Chiefs sitting at number 1, but they play against the Bengals today. So, I mean, do you want the Bengals to beat the Chiefs in order for us to move up? And you also need the Titans to lose to the Eagles, too. So we can move up as well. I mean, me personally, I would love for the Chiefs to beat the Bengals, but that's to be at number 3. That would be a good spot for us, honestly. That would be a good spot, I think. We lose this and we're in a bad spot. 7-5 ain't where we want to be. No, I definitely agree with that, Void. I mean, that's what I said, man. Even though the Ravens had a bad game last week, they played against a fresh Jacksonville Jaguars. They didn't make the completions as they should have. They got to bounce back. This week is redemption. Like I said, Denver Broncos, they 3-8. We're 7-4. We still control our destiny, yes, and we still need a little help from everybody else. Unfortunately, the New England Patriots couldn't do it against the Bills Thursday night, but you still got the Chiefs and the Bengals, and you still got the Titans and the Eagles playing. So you never know what can happen. But at the end of the day, we still got to win our games, because after this we got the Steelers and I believe the Falcons. And correct me if I'm wrong, chat, Browns, Steelers again, and then we finish the season off with the Bengals. Do we finally see David out of a job, Ojabo, today? Nah, Void. I saw that Jobs Arabic, he put it out there. Charlie Kolar and David Ojabo are out for today. Also, Pepe Williams is out today too, man. I don't know what's going on in the facility. I don't know what how my guy's health is going, but man, listen, it's not a good look, man. It's some nasty work, man. I don't like this at all, but I definitely hope that these guys come and make their appearance soon, because I would love for them to help us, with this playoff push. Also with Marcus Williams too. I hope he comes back for a rivalry game against the Steelers. Last week we had 5 red zone trips and we didn't score. Yeah, and that was definitely brought up in the press conferences during the week about not scoring in the red zone. Jonathan Harbaugh, he gets his most political answers. He gets his most political answers, during the pressers, and pretty much try to negate it. No, when we get into the red zone this week, we definitely need to capitalize and make our presence known. Whether it's having Gus Edwards in there or finally having Patrick Ricard and putting Daniel Falele back as fullback, you gotta get those points by any means necessary. Hey, Lisa, what's going on? We need to win this game for Marshall yonder is in the Ring of Honor. Oh yeah. He is coming down today and presenting, right? We definitely need to win for Marshall. Marshall was one of our great offensive linemen. Lamar got to play with him for 2 years. I wish he would have stayed around for one more year, But I mean, everybody just got time. Well, everybody feel like they reached their time, and Marshall yonder, he did his time. He played to the best of his ability, and he's in the best shape of his life, man. And look at him now. We got another Iowa guy, doing his thing. Tyler Linderbaum, for a young man, a rookie at that, playing one of the more difficult positions on that offensive line. He's been handling his own. I was never really peculiar of that pick for Tyler Linderbaum, but seeing how it's been playing out, especially for Lamar Jackson, building that rapport. I know he's may had a bad snap here or there, but outside of that, it was a great pick. Yeah, they did open up They did open up that 21-day window for JK, so we possibly could have him back. If we do get him back, next week, by all means, I'm happy. I'm ready for it. If not, we'll see him. We'll see him when we play against Atlanta, man. What's going on with the IR squad? Finna be the best in history. David out of a Jabo, Jalen Manish Davis. I'm Leg Marshall. Ronnie can't stand Lee. Oh boy, man! Listen, you was on a roll today, baby. I don't know what's going on with the IR list, man. We definitely get a starting team off that IR list alone. But listen, we all know with the game of football, any sport, there's gonna be some injuries, casualties, more so to speak. Only thing we can do is keep on rolling and keep on rocking with our team, man. Hopefully we do see Dane Falele out there today or Patrick Ricard, and those guys come out there and play hard. I mean, the good thing about it, I believe we did sign Benjamin Victor to the 3-man squad. Ardarius Washington was bumped up as well today, along with Deshaun Jackson. Yep, Adam 78. Appreciate that. B. Victor has been signed to main roster, and Ardarius Washington was activated from the practice squad. Yes, sir. Man, Miguel, at this year release Peters. If we do release Peters, it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be a sad thing. But they recently did an article on him, pretty much saying he would stay. He wants to stay here. He would love to retire as a Baltimore Raven. The organization that gave him so much life back in regards to him playing the game of football. So I mean, I can see him possibly staying for a lesser deal, for like maybe a veteran minimum. He loves the game, man. After that injury, he's not the same Marcus Peters as before. We all know that. We all can see that. But he definitely brings an energy to the defense that we love to see. Also, Kyle Hamilton is playing today, so we do not have to see Chuck Clark as much as we did last week. Everybody for a round of applause. I was hoping more of the preseason receivers made the roster at the beginning of the year. Yeah, me too, man. Especially with this being a prove-it year. not having the not so prettiest a wide receiving course. I definitely agree with that, man. I did hear that we brought back Shamar Bridges. I'm hearing that he made a healthy recovery. So who knows if he makes the main roster? I would love to see him make the main roster, honestly, because that preseason performance that he displayed, man. He was a force to be reckoned with. He was a jump ball. He was a jump ball master, in my opinion, and he also knew how to block, shield his body, and box out to get the ball, man. Do you think Mike McDaniel gets a head coach opportunity after this year? I don't know, man. Honestly, it just depends on how far we go as a defense and how much we show that we can make ourselves make our presence continually known. Every game in and out. But I don't think Mike McDaniel would get a head coaching job offer in the NFL so soon as of yet. Now, if there is a haul in the Ravens facility, I do see them hiring within and possibly moving Mike McDaniel up to that head coaching position. Well, LJ break the 4,000 yards. He's almost at 2,300. Passing or rushing, Lisa. We all know LJ. He don't care about he don't care about the records of stats. He just care about the W's. But he could possibly win out. Also, okay, Adam. Speaking of football, with two college football playoff teams, TCU and USC losing conference championship games. Do you see TCU keeping number 3 and Ohio State back at 4? They actually put out who will be playing against who. So I believe it's Georgia and Ohio State and Michigan versus TCU. Adam 78. I actually see Michigan beating TCU. Georgia and Ohio State. It's going to be. I feel like it might be a dog fight, but I may have to go with the Bulldogs out of the SEC. Passing. I don't know. It's been a rough year as far as the passing game. We haven't really been having real plays dialed up for the passing game, and the route tree is still looking a little shaky. I don't see them hitting 4,000 yards this year. Now, with the last couple of games that we have left, if they just feel like if they miraculously come out with design plays and a better route tree, and our guys are running better routes and getting separation and actually catching the ball, by all means, I'm all for it for Lamar Jackson, to hit that feat. But right now, I don't see that happening. Serious, you think the newly added wide receivers are going to get some play time? Serious, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wish I'll see them get some play time, but honestly, I just see them being, being brought in for depth pieces. If they are brought in into the game, they might just be used, for running plays or blocking, things of that nature. It's like if you continually been watching Ravens games, you see it's always a different personnel for certain plays. I've been saying this as many times and I'll keep on saying it till I'm blue in the face. When you keep on seeing the personnel change, a smart captain of the defense, or even a smarter defensive coordinator will start paying attention to certain things, and they will start switching out pieces too for certain plays to respect certain plays from their opposing team. I know we've been waiting for Gregory Roman in the vault. The vote may be unleashed when if he takes the head coaching job at Stanford. I know McConnell may feel some type of way about it. It would be a love-hate situation, but at least Stanford will be winning. But I don't. If they get into the game, man, I just don't see them being like really utilized and used in the passing game. But Charlie Kolar. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. He's healed from that hernia. So I mean, they just been taking their time with bringing him out there on the field. I would love to see him on the field, see what he brings to the offense. I feel like he could be another addition alongside Isaiah Likely. Since we like to use our tight ends a lot, unfortunately, Patrick Ricard's out there taking a tight end's position, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Miguel, what's the hold up with Ojabo? Man, listen, if I knew what was going on down in Orange Mills facility, baby, I would tell you. I definitely feel like, he's been working his tail off since Tyus Bowser made his appearance. They both got activated around the same time. So I don't know exactly what's going on. I wish I knew. I feel like this game would be the perfect time for David Ojabo to get his feet wet. I feel like David Ojabo, Marcus Williams, those guys will help us make that push that we need into the playoffs and solidify our defense. But hey, I don't know what's going on. They're taking their time with bringing them out, and sometimes I say it's better to be safe than sorry. But it is the thing of being too safe, and right now the Ravens are playing it a little too safe. Shames. Prochet been a disappointment. Yeah, man. I had high hopes for Prochet, honestly. I definitely felt like, with all the hard work he was putting in, during the offseason and working out with Lamar Jackson, I thought he was going to see the field a lot more, man. He has for sure hands. I definitely feel like he's the type of guy that can work out of a slot. My player comp for Prochet was a Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard. Not a fast guy, but good hands, good route running. Can make himself available in the offense and sit in those holes in the coverage and move the ball up forward. Cyrus K, defund the defense, please. We can't keep allowing this. Listen, Cyrus. Listen, I'm all for defunding the defense, but at the same time, you have to realize that the business organization that we're rooting for the Baltimore Ravens that believe, defense win championships. And then if we being completely honest, 2020, 2012, they are the epitome of what they did. That defense won them that championship. They had a okay mid-tier offense that led them to the championship. 2000, they had Trent Dilford. In 2012, we had Joe Flacco, Joe Cool. So while they still, I feel like our organization do things for the nostalgia. They don't always try to move up with the times. So I do feel like they still feel like, if they put in a stellar defense, that a defense is always going to win them games. But you know what? We have seen this defense being worn out and worn down, and offenses constantly keep on running the ball or passing the ball, man. Chris Reed, bro, this is going to be Kyle's coming out party. He's going to go out today. Also, Josh, I had a thought watching college football yesterday and G-Ro's news. Don't you think G-Ro will be a good college coach? Hey, Chris, if you haven't seen the previous episode with McConnell and myself, we did talk about, the benefits of having Gregory Roman at a college. Granted, it is at Stanford University. But, in our if you didn't catch that episode, check the TTB YouTube page and watch that episode. We talked about Gregory Roman a lot being a college coach. And, one big thing about, him and Stanford, he already has a relationship. He coached at Stanford back there with Jim Harbaugh back in like 2009, 2010, excuse me. So if he was to go there now, he would arguably have one of the best young running backs in the country in Emmitt Smith Jr. So I definitely feel like, him in the running game will be very successful in the college realm. So we down our sword is not working anymore. It doesn't have 2 playoffs with wins in 2 years. Cyrus, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. I am with you. But listen, everybody, a lot of people hype up Jonathan Harbaugh. He's had his good moments. I feel like he's a great leader amongst men, but he also has that totalitarian rule about him too. It's either his way or the highway type of thing. And I don't feel like that's always been. It hasn't been helpful for us. It hasn't been helpful for us, and it hasn't been helpful for the team. I feel like we should be. I feel like we should be upgrading our team, but you gotta realize it. The offense that we run, we don't make it appealing for those big name wide receivers or big name guys that may want to come play for us, man. So hey, this is what it is right now until changes are made. We can't give Russell all day to throw. I feel like our front seven's been. I feel like our front seven's been doing good to apply pressure on opposing QBs. I don't know how many sacks Russell Wilson or interceptions he's thrown this year. I would have to look that up real quick. But I mean, I do feel like this front seven with Jason Pierre-Paul, Justin Houston. I don't know where Adolfo Wade has been. I know he's been in the game, but I don't know where he's been. Calais Campbell, Broderick Washington, happy birthday to him, Travis Jones, and also Justin Metabike. They have been making their presence known, in the backfield. So I definitely feel like, we will apply the pressure, get this on Marcus, on Russell Wilson, and he will not be able to throw. I feel like, we will get the job done on the defensive side of the ball. 10 minutes, 9 minutes now, but yes, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Last week, Geno dropped a pick. That would have sealed the game. Man, things happen, man. Things happen. Things happen. Scott, offense needs to execute every down, can't leave points on the field. Now, this I can get behind. But it also comes down to getting that play in, making sure we have enough time on that play clock, so we can hike the ball off, and get something, positive yardage too, positive yardage. So I definitely agree with you, Scott. Team most likely will be the OC moving forward and beyond this year. Do you think he will change the philosophy and start to use the wide receivers more? I think we draft Smith Najimba and a slot guy who blocks well. I definitely have been rooting for T. Martin to be, that OC. He has OC, background. At what school was it? USC, and I believe at Tennessee. Chris, you can correct me if I'm wrong. He also played quarterback, back in his college days, and won a bowl game as well. So he knows how to be the quarterback. He's actually seeing what's going on. He's honestly coached up some of the arguably some of the best wide receivers, and a lot of these wide receivers give their praise to T and Keith. So I definitely feel like he will change the philosophy and bring a lot out of everybody. 45-10. Ooh, you know what, Lisa? I love that. I honestly love that score prediction, honestly. So, let's go for it. Let's do it. Who gets the first offensive TD today, Benjamin? I'm gonna go with Demarcus Robinson. I definitely feel like he left points on the board last week, and I definitely feel like he wants to redeem himself. So I'm gonna go with Demarcus Robinson, man. We are home. He has family ties to the Baltimore Ravens. I know he's still trying to chase that, that record, of getting 4 touchdowns in one game. So let's go. Riker Will. Whoa, let Russ cook. Hold on now, baby. You're a Denver Broncos fan? Come on now. I don't like that energy, man. You got to get about the chat with that, man. Come on. Let Russ cook. Come on. Does Justin Tucker break his longest field goal record today? I really do feel like this week is going to be a week of us getting touchdowns. I don't feel like, Justin Tucker will go out there and be going out there for just to get 3 points. So I'm going to say no today. I feel like we're going to get a lot of touchdowns today. But right now, we're about 5 minutes to the game. Drop in the chat y'all bold predictions for the offense and the defense. Offense, I actually got, I'm gonna keep my bold prediction going of 250 yards of rushing and with 3 touchdowns. Josh Allen for 3 or more catches. Woo! You know what? I actually like that. Josh Oliver has been showing himself as more of a possession catching tight end. I love what he do. I love how he makes himself available. Unfortunately, he did drop that touchdown pass last week, but I hope him and Lamar Jackson can connect today. Steelers are done next week, bro. We getting so many guys back on both sides of the ball. We ready to whoop on them in every team we play for the rest of the way. We just got to execute on O and play physical D. We good. Hey, Chris, that is a recipe for the Baltimore Ravens for success. I love what you said. I love what you putting down, bro. Pause. But no, I definitely agree with what you're saying, man. I definitely feel like we can win, we can execute, we can, win these games in a convincing manner. It's just a matter of which Ravens team comes out on Sundays, Thursdays, and Monday nights, man. But I definitely agree. Miguel, hot take, your bold prediction, a defensive 5 sacks and 2 picks. Woo! That is a defensive game right there. That's a defensive game right there, Miguel. I like that, man. Tell me who you got getting the 5 sacks and 2 picks. Julian, 1 pick by Gino, one pick by Juice, man. Hey, man, I need Gino to be in the right place, right time. That's what I call him, man. Mr. Right place, right time. He does know how to get a pick. And Juice, man, I definitely feel like you can make a comeback and get a pick as well, man. Chris Reed, I bet 5 on Patrick Ricard touchdown at any time. So it's a payout of 95. So that's my bold prediction. You know what? That's a smart prediction. That's a smart prediction because, I love Patrick Ricard. I love what he does. I love what he brings to the team. But he does take away opportunities from guys when he's out there on the field. I'm gonna be completely honest. Humphrey to allow 3 or less catches today. You know what? Humphrey has been playing good ball, man. You don't hear a lot coming this way, man. Everybody's really been working on that back inside. So, I definitely like that. I definitely like that bold prediction. We have 3 minutes. We only got 3 minutes left, y'all. If y'all not subscribed to the TCB page on YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe to it. Also, we are on Twitter. Make sure you follow us on Twitter for all Ravens content and Ravens updates, man. I love when y'all in the chat talking to us, talking to me and McConnell. So like I said, hopefully he'll be with me for the At the Game show. If not, we'll hold it down for a little bit. And you have what Benjamin said, man. Smash that like button. We need all the love and all the support, man. Without y'all, we wouldn't be doing our thing, man. For real. Tyus gets 2 sacks. Campbell gets 1. Houston get 2 sacks, and Kyle 1 pick, and Marlon 1 pick. Kyle needs a pick. So Miguel, I like that. Tyus, seeing him back out in the field, flying all around, getting to the ball. I love that, man. So you know what? On that note, y'all, we're going to end the stream. Yo, I'm going to be tweeting. I'm going to be tweeting during the game. If you don't follow me, it's okay. Cyrus, we'll talk about that later, brother. We'll talk about that later. But listen, enjoy the game, y'all. Ravens Nation. Let's fly.